Mr. Fleming.
Yeah,
So
share with those who didn't see it on your page what the video was.
we are recording.
The video is about some of the foods that African Americans, Black people eat that's still killing us, and we won't stop eating it. Now, I focus on Black men because most Black men ain't doing anything for their health, but we can focus on Black females too, since there's 3 of y'all on here, and we can talk about Black men and that food that the preachers at the church recommends, because everybody believes in the Baptist preacher, everybody believes in the guy in the pulpit, and when he finishes, he says, "Let's go in the basement, or let's go somewhere to Mama's house, and let's go and we're gonna eat." And the first thing in there is fried chicken.
Yep.
And then there's a lot of other stuff from pork to, I mean, just stuff that will kill you. And somebody needs to stop that mess. I mean, because I've seen that over the years where people get their leg amputated, will not stop eating pork because they have, I don't know the professional name for it, but what's the professional name for gout, or the medical name for gout?
Gout.
They have gout. I've seen people will not stop eating that. It's almost like, I'm gonna eat what I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? And it's killing us. Now, I know some of the reasons why is because a lot of us, we can't afford some of the foods to eat healthy. I understand that. But I don't hear that from people saying they can't afford it. I hear them saying, I like it and I want to keep eating it. I saw a lady in the front was it Publix or Kroger? She was in front of me, and I had about $20, I guess, worth of fruit, and that wasn't a lot. I think I had some grapes. I had grapefruits. And I bought a watermelon, which was $7. So if you totaled it up, it was $20. That lady in front of me probably spent $25, and she probably could eat for a week and a half with her folks, because she had 5 packs of hot dogs, 5 packs of whatever hamburger meat, or pork chop, or something that she had. It was all just 3 loaves of bread. It was just, and then I understand that we have issues financially. I understand that, and that's why I believe in we should get reparations. I definitely believe that, but I don't think we even talking about changing our diet. We're not even discussing it. You know what I'm saying? And when you get around people, they be like, "Man, you don't eat that. What's wrong with you? You ain't Black."
Oh, that part right there. Yeah.
Well, let's come clean today as we on this podcast, the Serendipity podcast.
Yes.
And let's come clean and let's talk about now. I'll tell you, my problem is sugar. I eat a little cake every now and then. Look, I don't eat cookies no more. I stopped ice cream. Like, I ain't had ice cream in 10 months almost. I was in the aisle of the day looking at that. I was like, I can't believe I just walked away from it. I just stopped altogether. And you see how slim and trim I am right now.
Yeah,
hey. But let's talk about, let's tell the truth about what y'all still eating. Okay, let me ask you this question before I sip. Y'all eating fried chicken. Don't tell me you're not.
I actually don't.
Go ahead and say it.
You're
going to say, well, every now and then, very little, I might eat some fried chicken, right?
Yeah. That's
what I'm saying.
I don't.
You don't need touch.
But not often. Because I'm actually moving away from chicken. The texture is not, like, it's funny to me now sometimes. So
everybody on here moving away from chicken, huh?
No, I'm not moving away from chicken. I didn't say that.
I like my jerk chicken.
I didn't say that either.
I didn't say that. I just don't eat fried chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah, jerk chicken. Spicy chicken.
But here's a part of
let me see how healthy that is. Let me see.
Here's a part of the issue.
Depends on how you fix it.
With it.
Huh?
Here's the part of the issue that I've seen with it. Like you said, the rejection around it. Because I just went to a party, and I was talking to my parents about this, because I get called out every time I'm at a party at work and they're eating something, whatever, because I've always eaten differently. I guess maybe because my mom's a nurse and she did talk to us about food. even though we were poor, she bought vegetables for us. So I was at a party and they had a big fresh salad and they had some steamed vegetables and of course they had all the meats. Well, I had a big old plate, but the majority of it was vegetables, you know, and the salad. So nobody saw what I had on my plate. Yes, sir.
You know, they kill me when they say steamed vegetables. What was in them steamed vegetables? I hadn't been to a place. I hadn't been to a place yet that they have turkey or beef or pork in there. Why you just can't have nothing?
That's not a steamed vegetable.
They had green beans and it was red peppers, red and yellow peppers, I think. And so I could tell, you could tell when there's meat in the vegetables, there's usually some kind of grease or juice at the bottom. These were steamed vegetables. So anyway, when I got ready to sit.
What kind of place was this?
This was at a house party. This was at a house party. This was a 40th birthday party.
For who?
One of my friends.
African American?
Yes.
And they had steamed vegetables with no turkey and no pork and none of that in there.
Not in the green beans. No,
okay.
Okay.
I've got okay. Well, it ain't been a house I've been to yet.
Yeah.
That had that. So maybe I need
to change your environment.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
For years.
But when I got ready to sit down, at least 3 people said, "Oh, you ain't finna eat that. You know you ain't finna eat that," because I had a big plate. It was it looked like a lot of food, but it was mostly vegetables. I had a little piece of baked chicken on the side, but 3/4 of my plate was vegetables, the salad and the green beans. But my point is, everybody in the party stopped and turned and looked at me because I had a big plate, and then I'm smaller than a lot of the people that are my age. And so that gets people attention. So they assume that I don't eat because I'm not overweight, but I do eat. I eat a lot. It's just what I eat. But that just goes to the point of this topic. That right there would have just made somebody go back and get a fried piece of chicken but that happens to me all the time. So I'm used to it. At work, they have Publix fried chicken every day for lunch. And I stay in my office and they're like, "You don't want it?" I'm like, "No, I don't." And I don't eat fried chicken. I eat fried chicken maybe 2-3 times a year at the most. I don't eat fried chicken. But that creates an environment where you're by yourself eating, which is the most time when people are communicating and spending time with each other, especially at work. So you're in your own office, you're eating because you're not eating what other people eat. So to me, that's a big part of it, is the rejection and the stigma behind eating healthy. Why is that way? I don't know. And I don't think it's just because of the cost of it, because like I said, my mother raised 3 children by herself and she bought fresh vegetables all the time for us. You can buy a bag of carrots for $2.39 and you can slice those up and eat for a few days. A head of cabbage will, feed a whole family. So I don't think it's just.
Wait a minute. A head of cabbage with nothing in it.
Onions and peppers. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you sure your family, I swear, you in Alabama too. I swear, I lived there. I went to all the households, all the so-called wealthy people. I've never seen them have cabbage without some mixed in it. And I know onions and pepper, they gonna have some turkey, some kind of pork, some kind of mixed in it. Because every time, look, my wife used to go check out everything for me, and she said, "Tony, it's got pork in it, it's got beef." I said, "Can I get some vegetables?" She said, "Well, it's got a little pork in it, a little beef in it." She looked at all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know. So I need to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I need a new environment. I need to travel with you because you go somewhere, a head of cabbage. They don't put no meat and none of it in there. Mm-hmm. And these are Black Americans.
That was her mom.
Yeah. most of my family, and most of the time my mom is doing the cooking, except for at my friend's house. So my mom doesn't cook with all that stuff in, and so I don't cook that way. And I also read healthier ways to cook my meals, and so
well,
I don't cook like that.
I won't say now. Just drink my.
You just drink your coffee. Yeah. So there might be a small group of us, but there are some. But the overwhelming majority, you're right.